In this lecture, we are going to talk about the first private key cryptosystem, the so-called Caesar Cipher. So what is the Caesar Cipher? Caesar Cipher is a symmetric, so private key cryptosystem first used back in the Roman Empire approximately 2000 years ago. It is a substitution cipher, which means that we shift all the letters of the plain text with a fixed number of letters. And this is the private key itself. So the private key is the value with which we shift all the letters. This is what we have been talking about in the previous lectures, that essentially we need the plain text and we need a so-called private key in order to transform the plain text into a ciphertext and vice versa. So in this case, the private key is the value with which we shift all the characters of the plain text. Of course, as you may guess, that somehow we have to transform the characters into numerical values. So we are going to assign an integer value to every single letter of the alphabet. In the English alphabet, there are 26 letters. Of course, in this it starts with 0. So this is why we have integer values within the range 0 up to 25. So essentially, we assign integer values to every single letter of the alphabet. Character A has the integer representation 0, character B has the integer representation 1, C has the value 2, D has the integer representation 3, and so on. The last letter of the alphabet is Z, it has the integer representation 25. Of course, we can represent special characters as well, so we can use the ASCII representation without any problem. As you can see, the ASCII representation of the uppercase character A has the integer representation 65. Lowercase character A has the integer representation 97, 98 is character B, 99 is character C. As you can see, we can represent the special characters as well, and there are 256 values that we can represent. Again, indices starts with 0. By the way, this is the number of items we can represent on 8 bits or 1 byte. Okay, so this is the ASCII representation that we can use. In our implementation, just for demonstration purposes, we are going to use the representation that we have been talking about. We are dealing with all the uppercase letters, and we have the integer representation within the range 0 up to 25. In the next lecture, we are going to talk about how to use Caesar encryption and Caesar decryption. Thanks for watching.